This review has been requested many times over the years, and finally I managed to get this aircraft model for a decent price. And with that, welcome to a new episode of Review. Today we will take a closer look at an Airbus A319 from Croatia Airlines. And at the front of the box we have the cutout so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft inside, and we have the Croatia Airlines branding. Then on the back side of the box, a little bit peculiar, there's supposed to be an image, there's the copyright for the image, but there is no image. They simply have forgotten it in the print, which is quite curious. But we do have the original dimensions of the aircraft, and we can see that this model is a limited edition with only 1,000 pieces ever made. And here she is, the Airbus A319 from Croatia Airlines. Now, as I mentioned, this aircraft model has been heavily requested for a review, so we better take a look and see if it was really worth getting it. As always, we start off with the tails section. Here we can see on the vertical stabilizer we have the iconic Croatia Airlines branding, of course, leaning onto the Croatian flag. Also, at the very top of the stabilizer we find the last two letters of the registration code. The Croatian flag we then find on the fuselage, where we also have the full registration code of the aircraft. Then at the front of the aircraft we find the Croatia Airlines branding. Underneath that we have the aircraft type specification and the Star Alliance logo, as Croatia Airlines is a member of the Star Alliance. At the very front, where we have the cockpit windows, and that's pretty much it. There's really a lack of detailing here. We do, however, have the window wipers printed on. The engine nacelles are quite decently detailed and been given this grey colouring, giving it a nice contrast to the white and blue fuselage. On the fuselage just above the wings we then find the emergency exits printed on. That's also quite nice. And of course the wings we should also take a look at. We can see here on the top side the different flaps, slats and spoilers carved out, although they could definitely be a little bit more pronounced. The underside is also quite decent, where we then find the full registration code of the aircraft once again. And the early aircraft from the A320 families were of course given these wing sharklets or wing tips or whatever you want to call them, and they do look quite nice here as well. The landing gear is also quite decent here, the main landing gear underneath the wings, and the front landing gear looks also quite good in my opinion. And then last but not least, we do also have the doors to the cargo compartments here at the back side of the aircraft and here at the front side of the aircraft. So there we have it, the Airbus A319 from Croatia Airlines. Now, this is definitely not a brand new release from Herpa Wings, so we might have to forgive a few details lacking here and there. Of course, if you are a fan of Croatia Airlines, I guess this is a must-have. Other than that, it's a decent aircraft model from Herpa Wings, nothing particularly special, other than, of course, the airline that it represents. But that said, I'm definitely happy to have it in my collection now. Now with that, we've reached the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed this video, then do feel free to leave a like, that would be very much appreciated. And if you're new around here, why not hit subscribe? That would be absolutely awesome. That way you won't miss out on any future reviews. With that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.